Here we go. We're going live.
Going live.
Here we go.
Sound.
Hello, good evening, and sorry I'm a bit late tonight. We're going over time tonight. This is my fourth interview today. Don't forget, guys, on the radio, we got around about 7,500 people listening at the moment on the radio. Also, on the podcast so far, we got around about 1,500, so we're doing okay at the moment in time. Any questions tonight, please, in the right-hand side, leave me a question. Anything for our guests, please do it on the left-hand side for us. Thank you very much. Good evening.
Good evening, buddy. How are you?
How are you? You all right?
I'm good, thank you. Pleasure to be here.
Thank you very much for joining me. Tell everybody about yourself.
Well, my name is Ross Heath. I'm an actor, writer and director in the UK, and we do a lot of short movies, awareness films, we do feature films, we direct, we produce, we do the full Monty.
All right, okay. So what kind of films have you done?
Our recent film, which is called Freakish, which is a horror film based on a clown, is starring Christopher Shipton. He plays Freakish, and that's on Amazon Prime. That's a short 30-minute film that we got distributed onto DVD all around America. We did really well with it, and we're actually going to be doing a feature film called Freakish Unleashed later on, probably the beginning of next year, actually, now.
Right, okay. So, because there's loads of companies out there doing things at the moment. You've got like Target Films, and you've got other companies as well.
Yeah.
So when you're doing all your films and everything, how do you find all your actors and everything?
Well, what I've done, I've spent 7 years in the industry of building friendships up. I always go by, it's not what you know, it's who you know. And we've built a very good following with people in America, people in the UK. We have an amazing support on social media. And basically, it's just about building trust up to build relationships up, and then obviously they develop from there, really. And I've got to know other people through directors and friends, and it's just kind of blossomed from there, really. And it's grown into one big family, and that's kind of how it started getting the actors. And I just get constantly people messaging or emailing asking if I can be in your films, and I just keep a good list of people, and when there's a role comes available, I'll offer them the part or ask them to audition.
Yeah. Trouble is, so at the moment in time, is because we're going through the coronavirus. You probably haven't been filming or nothing, have you?
Well, funny enough, we have actually. We actually granted permission. We got all the certificates and the COVID test in place, and we actually just started filming a big boxing movie, which is called Jesse, which was filmed in Wolverhampton. It's a gritty based boxing gangster film, and that's hopefully going to be. We're crossing our fingers. It's going to be going on Sky TV later on next year, hopefully.
That's quite good, then, isn't it? That's really good.
Yeah, so we've managed to film around the COVID, but it's not been easy. It's been so upsetting for a lot of people, and a lot of people can't film because of it. Like I say, it's very tricky, but we've managed to do some filming around it, luckily.
Yeah. I remember a time where we had a flu problem when I was filming with Channel 5.
Yeah.
And filming with ITV. I remember around that time everybody had the flu, and we had to still keep filming.
Did you?
Yeah, we did. We had to, yeah. Do you ever get moments where you like when you're filming or on location and everything that you had to stop filming because people were ill or something's happened?
Yeah, we actually had an incident once where a cameraman actually came to set and told everybody that he thought he had COVID, and then he just kind of left. It was like, well, you shouldn't have come. Don't come if you've got COVID. Let us know. So that was a really tricky situation. But also, We've had lots of people that have ended up being ill last minute. Sometimes it's genuine. Sometimes it might be people getting nervous, because when I first started out, I got like that, really nervous, because you're going into the unknown. You're going into a film project. You're going to be on camera. It's quite daunting, really, when you've never done it before. So you do get some people that do have an illness or flu, and sometimes they don't.
Yeah. I can't wait till the COVID's over, really, because I know I've got a few projects coming out with a certain target. Target films.
Who's that?
And
Sorry.
Target Films. Target Films.
No, I can't say I've heard of them, buddy. Target
Yeah,
Film.
Yeah, they're like a film company
Oh, are they in the UK? Cool.
in the UK. Yeah.
All right. Wow.
So we got some plans for that. So hopefully,
Fantastic.
like a mental wellness and obesity and stuff like that. So
That's brilliant. Anything that brings awareness, I'm always a big supporter of, because that is one thing that we've done. We've made awareness films on a condition that my wife suffers with called fibromyalgia,
right.
and I wanted to make an awareness film on that, and that went global. On we did it as a social media film, and it went viral, which was incredible. We didn't expect it to, and that came out, and that's on YouTube now. But anyone can watch that for free, and we've done films on mental health. We've got another one on bullying coming up very soon, because we run Anti-Bullying United, which is a non-profit foundation where we go around helping others and supporting people that have been victims of bullying, or anyone that just really needs help in general or support. So we're all about awareness and support anything that's got anything to do with that.
Yeah, because I always wanted to make a film about, because we're in the at the moment we're kind of like looking for. We've got a film company do about obesity, but we're looking for somebody else at the moment doing something for bullying with obesity. Because obesity is a big thing at the moment in this country.
It is, people
do get bullied. I remember going to a town centre once and being kind of like, being attacked and kicked, nearly kicked to death because of being bullied. Yeah, honestly, it's true. It's a true story. And I want to make a film out of it, but an awareness of film to tell people that it does help. It does happen.
Yeah, of course. I don't blame you. That's a great idea, because nobody should be bullied. Nobody should have to go through it. And sometimes one of the biggest things as well is someone who bullies someone is sometimes the victim. They're being bullied by someone else. There's always someone behind that. They could be bullying at home. They could be bullied at school. And what we're doing is, with our bullying campaign, we're tackling everything to do with bullying. And we've got local mayors on board. We've got going into schools with booklets and documentaries to show children, well, you can speak out about being bullied. Don't hide away from it. And schools are covering it up too much. It needs to be, more stuff in place. And sorry, I'm just the connection going a bit then.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we need to.
The trouble is, what I want to do is kind of like get the true story out there, because some people are afraid to leave their homes,
Yeah.
Because they're either obese or they've got mental health problems, and they're afraid to leave their own home. And
there is a lot of people that are suffering with mental health problems.
Yeah.
More needs to be done. That's the thing.
Yeah, I know. Well, I remember when I tried committing suicide once, and I tried to jump off a bridge.
Are you there?
Yeah. I tried jumping off a bridge. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm just getting my charger in my laptop. It seems to be going down quick.
All right.
Don't worry, I'll get it sorted. There we go. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so what happened was I had to go into a psychiatric unit for depression because I committed.
Really?
I tried committing suicide. Yeah.
That's awful.
Yeah, it's really bad. So, people talk about mental health, but unless you've been through all these problems like mental health, obesity, or whatever, alcohol or drugs, you know,
Yeah.
people don't know until you've been through all that.
No, you don't. You're totally spot on there. A lot of people say that they know about mental health and they haven't been through it. You only know about mental health if you have been through it. And sadly, a lot of people have struggled with it. And it's great to see so much support about it. But again, more needs to be done because it's, especially in the hard times that we're having now with the COVID and the lockdown, a lot of people are suffering with it. And they struggle to speak out or talk to people. And I think we need to put that hand out and say, look, we're here for each other and we can help each other.
Yeah. So
And
what's your
obesity, again, obesity as well. I think, again, that's a very strong point that no one should be targeted for the weight or the size or anything like that. It's absolutely out of order. And again, more needs to be done. An awareness film is an incredible idea to bring light on that as well.
Yeah, yeah. I remember when I did Channel 5, it was called Two Back to Work, you know, and what happened was with me was that they kind of, I didn't even know that they were going to call that because I just finished work.
Yeah.
I had my own business. I had a stroke.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, and I had to give up my job. And next minute they said, "Oh, we'll help you. We'll send you the boot camp, but can you do this program?" So this is what some
Right.
TV companies are like. And when I did that Two Back to Work, you Google it. I don't know if you've seen it. Have you seen it?
I have seen you on TV. Yeah.
Yeah, I've done loads of it. I did this morning. I did
That's
Jeremy
where I've seen you on
Kyle,
this morning.
Jeremy Kyle shite. I
Oh, did
did.
you?
Yeah, I've done loads of it. Don't laugh. It's not funny. Um, uh, I've done loads of TV. I've done loads of it. But what I'm trying
Yeah.
to say is this that it's okay about the media can be really bad too because that
Yeah.
could damage someone's mental health too. Do you agree?
The media is a lot of that, especially with trolls and bullies online and stuff. It can really hurt people, and just one word can, really hurt people. I myself suffer with mental illness. I have done for a very long time. After losing my mum and dad, I suffer with severe panic disorder on a daily basis. And when you're a filmmaker and you're doing films, it's very hard to control that. So I've had to really battle through to get a good control over it. So mental health is very tricky and it comes in many forms and many faces.
Yeah, yeah. So what are you planning to do next after what you're working on? Tell us what you're working on at the moment. And what?
Well, right now we're working on our boxing film Jesse, which is a feature film. Obviously, I can't say too much about it, but it's a gritty boxing film. It's got some great stars in it from the likes of Big Joe Egan. He's in it. He's an amazing guy, a very very great friend. Class him as a brother. He's a really lovely guy, and we've got some amazing talent involved that we filmed not this weekend, the weekend before. We was over in Wolverhampton filming, and it was just incredible. We've got amazing camera work. Everything's just brilliant for the film, and we're hoping it goes really far. We've got some great investments at the moment and amazing talented people on board.
Yeah, yeah. Um, what, how long does it take from start to finishing for a film?
I think it depends on if everything goes successful, which it never really does when you film. Something always happens to go wrong. So I would say for if it all goes successfully and you don't have many problems, a feature film should take you the best part of maybe a year to film. If you're going well, a short film can be done in anything of the space of 2 weeks to 2 months to 6 months.
Right.
It really just depends on the team you've got, the cameraman, the MUAs. I always say that MUAs are the always never shown in the spotlight. You can't do a film without a makeup artist. They're really overshadowed, and they should be like spotlighted more for the work that they do with the makeup and the MUA. It's brilliant what they do.
Bloody hell. When I went on this morning, I said, when they said you need makeup, I said, bloody hell, hurry up, Ben. We only got for half an hour. Um,
Yeah.
but, the trouble is, also, we kind of like, so, when you're doing your kind of like filming on location, do you have to get permission to actually film on location?
Yeah, we just filmed at a great location. So to kind of give you a little bit of insight, we filmed at Bushbury Boxing Gym in Wolverhampton for Wayne Harper, who's a really dear friend, and he said you can use the location, just make sure it's COVID safe, and you've got to sometimes pay for the locations unless they're very generous, and you don't want to insult anyone, so always offer them something or offer them to credit them in your films and showcase their business. And it's always good to get permission, unless it's somewhere like somewhere in the public that's not being used very much. Then you've got to put signs up just to let people know that you're filming or anything like that.
Yeah. And what's the best film you ever done?
Best film I ever done, I would say Freakish was probably the most successful film that we've done to date. And Fibre Under New Meat, which was an awareness film, has done absolutely brilliant. We also worked with Steven Seagal, martial arts actor Steven Seagal. We worked with him, and we did 2 seminars for him, which we distributed online as well. And they was really successful as well. So that was quite interesting.
Yeah. What's it like to work with him, man?
Well, I wouldn't say that.
I mean, yeah.
It wasn't exactly what I thought it would be, to be honest. I've talked openly about it before. I've even been asked to do a massive interview for the media, which I refused to do. But he's a very big. It was, to be honest, there's a lot of speculation about Steven Seagal, and I didn't want to get involved in, if I believe this, if I believe that. I met him, and personally, he was really, really not what I expected. He was very nasty with the fans. He wasn't nice at all. He was very disrespectful. And they say you should never meet your heroes, and he's one hero I wish I never met.
So he was really bad then?
He was very bad, and he the way he was with his fans wasn't very respectful. But again, it was an honour to work with him. I would never say it wasn't, but the personality wasn't what I thought it would be.
Right. Okay. And so at present then, so you're working on that film. What's your plans for the future then? What have you got lined up?
Well, we've got our company that we're just we've literally just been building, which is 24/7 Films, and we've got a lot of gigs kind of lined up for the next 2 years. We're kind of getting a bit fully booked, really, which is amazing because we're working with so many great people. There's a talented actor that we're teaming up with called Bazakash. He's a great guy. He's doing a series called The Cursed Soul. And we've got Joshua Griffiths, another person, and my partner, Christopher Livermore. He's like 50-50 with me at 24/7 Films. I believe that you've spoke with him briefly.
Yeah.
And he does all the editing. He does all the behind the scenes stuff. And we've got so many plans for the future. We've got our action series, You're Next, which is being distributed in America on Soul Cal Entertainment, Cinema Studios. So we've got so many things in the pipeline. But we're doing things gradually and not rushing them.
Yeah, brilliant. Really good. So how many actors have you got on your books then?
I would say that we probably have the best part of about 300. 300 actors. Yeah, 300 actors I would probably say that we have on our books at the moment. The amount of inboxes and emails we get, and a lot of really talented people. Like we've teamed up with for an anti-bullying United documentary. We've got some amazing people, which again is being distributed onto DVD. We've got Sean Kanan from Cobra Kai, kickboxer Mohammed Quizzy. So many amazing people. Cynthia Rothrock, Boise from Only Fools and Horses. We've got that. It's brilliant, absolutely amazing. And they've all done videos to support bullying because they're dead against it. And that's what we're going to take into schools and show the children, listen to the voices, and show support and help people.
Yeah. And when do you start going to all the schools then?
Well, obviously with the COVID at the moment, it's a no-go at the minute. We've got a meeting with our mayor and another mayor across near London about 6 months' time. It just depends on when the COVID ends. Really, there's no date been set in stone. It's just once it's over, we'll arrange a date and get the mayor on board, and then we can go into the schools and start off slowly and help the ones that are needed.
What's your plans for the future?
The future, my goal has always been, when people say, oh, you're in the filming business, fame, acting and all that, it's not for me. One, fame doesn't bother me. I don't want fame. I would never look down another actor and say I'd never help them. I always help anybody I can. I've helped a lot of people in the past, and unfortunately you do get messed over a little bit, and a lot of people do hurt you. But that's the name of the game. Sometimes business is business. I always like to help people and see them go forward. And if I can do that through the art of filmmaking and also awareness, helping and supporting others, I've already achieved my dreams. And I've done that a lot, and that's my plans for the future, and to get films completed and just continue to help spread love, share support, and just help everyone I can.
Brilliant. Well done. You know,
Thank
it's
you.
sometimes it's kind of like really tough, isn't it, when you've got to kind of, you know, when you're doing filming and you've got your own company. I think you've done well for yourself, haven't you? Really.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. Thank you.
You know, you have, and you know, and hopefully we'll in the near future, you know, you'll be with the Oscars or something. Hopefully.
You never know. Put it this way: if I get an Oscar, I'm going to sell it and donate it to bullying. That's what I'm going to do. That's how much I want an Oscar. I just want to be recognised for the work that we do, and I want other people to succeed. Trophies come and go, films come and go, but it's all about people achieving their dreams, and that has always been my goal. I always say to my children, if I can achieve my dreams, it shows you that you can achieve yours.
That's it. I've got some questions to go for about 10 minutes. Is that all right?
Yeah, of course.
Right, from the radio. Right, are you based in Preston? Gary is asking.
I am, yes.
There you go, Gary. He is based in Preston.
I am.
Yeah. Secondly, have you worked with anybody famous, and who is it?
Well, I've mentioned I worked with Steven Seagal. He's quite famous. No, he's very famous to some people, and some people he's not. But like I said, it was a fun experience, but one I don't really want to relive. Mohammed Quizzy from Kickboxer, who played Tong Po, I worked with him on some bullying stuff, and he's coming over to the UK, and we're going to be touring a little bit, raising awareness for bullying, and possibly maybe a movie. We'll see.
You can't tell me about the movie then, or are you keeping that quiet?
Can't say nothing, buddy.
Right. Hang on for a sec. So, William says, if I want to go into acting, what do I need to do?
Well, first of all, a lot of people say that you need to go to drama school and get an acting degree and all that. I say no. Get in touch with the first place that I got my acting gig, believe it or not, was on Gumtree. I actually typed in acting jobs, and I got one in Manchester where they said that you can come down and do a little bit of filming, and that's where I found my passion. But go on Facebook, go to acting groups like Actors UK, stuff like that. Start off with extra supporting artist roles, and then from there you can go on to meet other people, work with directors, work with actors, and you just meet more people through the business.
Yeah. Russ, it says here, what do you think of Star Now?
Star Now, it's a great platform, but it's, again, you've got to really build up your resume, really, and just be honest and put pictures on there, like try and get professional pictures if possible, and start off by applying for like supporting artist roles or extra roles. And like I said, again, Facebook is a great place for it. A lot of people say it's not, but it is. Go on the groups before you, don't go on Star Now straight away. Maybe give it a few months when you've been in the acting industry, then go on Star Now and hit me up. I'll give you a part in the film as an extra supporting artist. Not a problem.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, what else? He said to me, what else?
What else?
No, he said what? He said, what did you say? Oh, forget it. He's gone now.
Oh, he's gone.
Have you ever made any sport films?
Any what? Sorry.
Sports films.
Well, Jesse is a boxing film, which is boxing and a lot of running and me being out of breath. No, but I've had to train really hard for that, and it's one of the most demanding roles that I've ever done, to be honest with you. And getting into shape, I've had to lose about 4 stone for that, which was really hard. And we did really well with, getting the film into production and starting the scenes. But that's the only sport film that I could say that we've actually done, really.
Okay. Have you ever? What's the best film you ever made, and did it achieve any awards?
Your Next has I would say that that's been a really successful series, but we've actually done. I think we've got about 4 episodes at the moment, and we have basically just got an award for that from a great festival in Turkey as well, which was a trophy award, and we couldn't believe it. It was an absolute shock to us that we won the festival, and we've won 5 festivals with that series so far.
Yeah, well done.
Thank you.
Well done. Gary is saying to me, he sent you a demon character.
He sent me a what? Sorry.
A demon character.
A demon character.
Yeah, he sent you a demon character that he played in.
Oh, right. Okay, cool. Has he sent me that on Facebook or something?
In Messenger, he said.
All right, cool. I'll have to check that out.
I don't know why he sent you that, but there you go. He probably wants a, horror film or something.
A demon. Is that on Facebook Messenger? Do you know, or has he specifically said?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. I'll check it out, Gary.
Yeah, he'll check it out. And what do you think of Taken films?
Say that again, sorry.
What do you think of the Taken films?
I like the first one. The first one was really great, very gritty. Great acting from Liam Neeson. The other 2 was good, but they weren't as good as the first one. I do like the franchise. I wish there was more, but again, I think he's very honest with himself and says once he's done 3, enough's enough, and he's not going to end up doing like 10 like Rocky.
Yeah, Rocky, yeah. But that's gone. That's past now. But
it is a little bit.
It's like when they did Creed, thinking, what the heck? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was quite a strange way to go, but I liked it. I didn't like number 2. I liked number 1. I don't think they should have ever brought Drago back. It wasn't the same as he used to be. But fair play to Sylvester Stallone. He still continues to make films and stay in amazing shape. Yeah, but see, the trouble is, Gary's telling me now 2 and 3 was over the top for it a bit. Yeah, very over the top. I think they should have just left it at 1, to be honest with you. Yeah, because it was. Yeah, it's like how much bad luck can a man have? Well, yeah. And he's never dead yet, is he? So, no, he's still going. Yeah, so there you go. There you go. Okay, thank you very much for joining me tonight. Thank you, buddy. Pleasure to be here. Thank you, and it's been good to have you on, and thank you very much for talking to me. You're welcome. Thank you for having me on your interview with me. I really appreciate it. Could you tell me about your film, man? What's happening? Jesse? No, not Jesse. About your. Are we still live? Yeah. The one with Mohammed Quizzy. Yeah. We've got an idea of him being part of an action film later on, maybe next year. He has some ideas for a TV series that he wants to do, and he's going to discuss it when he comes over to do a seminar for martial arts. So, right, and no more said, yeah. I couldn't say any more.
Right. Okay. Right. Okay. So what's the name of it, by the way?
No name has been brought up yet. It's currently just an idea that he's going to bring forward when he comes over to the UK.
Right. Okay.
So
Would that be this year that he'd be coming to the UK?
he is planning on coming to the UK this year at the Martial Arts UK event, where he'll be showcasing his martial arts and all that. But again, right now, because of COVID, we're not sure if that's happening. So if not, it'll be postponed till next year.
Right. Yeah.
But he's an amazing guy, and it's an absolute pleasure to have him as a friend.
Yeah, because you're into martial arts as well, aren't you?
I am. I love martial arts. I never claimed to be a martial artist, though. I'd love to be like the next Bruce Lee or whatever, but you know, I just love the philosophy of martial arts. And my directing partner and my best friend Christopher Livermore, he's amazing at Wing Chun martial arts. He teaches me a lot of stuff, and he's a great person to have around to learn more about martial arts.
Right. Okay. Brilliant. Okay. Thank you very much for your time, and I'm not going to try to get any more out of you.
No, you tried though. I'll give you credit.
Probably some other time. I'm very good at getting some stuff, don't you, Ray? We'll
Yeah.
probably book you in again some other time because we want to talk to you more about some other
Of
stuff
course.
that we got. But thank you very
Be a
much for
pleasure.
your time.
Thank you to everyone for watching and leaving comments. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Bye bye.
Cheers, buddy. Take care. Bye bye.
He don't give anything away, does he? Eh? People don't give anything away. But the trouble is, when you're in the film industry, I suppose you've got to be, ain't you? But what a lovely chap, isn't he? Really good, really good. Anyway, guys, thank you very much. I'm going to be back around about 9 o'clock. Whatever. In the meantime, take care.